Hey everyone, different style of video today, a cooking video, but not really. My thought was I was going to make beef and broccoli, but that's not going to happen. I'm really tired. I've been on the road. I mean, I left at 10:30. It's now 6:52. So let me just run you down what a day in my life looked like today as your spiritual healer, coach, lawyer. Before that, I'm going to preheat the air fryer because I'm going to do the chicken thighs instead. I did want to take a bath, but again, don't know if I'm going to do that temperature. Chicken thighs won't take more than I'm going to put 12 minutes. Start. I leave my air fryer on top of the stove. It's not like the best thing to do, but I do that because it is just easier for me. So a rundown of what my day looked like. I have another air fryer here, which is like combined with a toaster oven. And that is going to get preheated because I'm going to do fries with the chicken. And then I will do some raw veggies, I think. So, day of my life today. So, I got up. I went to the gym after I do my morning routine. My morning routine consists of me doing a mouth pull, mouth oil. I use the Guru Nanda one. And then I do a little meditation. And then I went to the gym. And that was great. Went for a little walk. Then I had a meeting in Coquitlam. It's rare that I'm on the road for work, but I'm considering this new consulting gig and wanted to meet with the individual that wanted to meet with me. So I headed over there, and then I had some flyers printed for an event I'm doing at the end of February called Money Magnetism. If you're interested in coming, it's an in-person event and also online about how to regulate your nervous system to hold more money, the energetic component behind money, as well as healing generational trauma. And I'll be doing a guided meditation. And Cindy, my co-host, is a certified professional accountant and also does financial planning work. So yeah, I got some flyers printed and I designed those yesterday for the event and put them up at some local, just at some spots. So I was driving around from Coquitlam to Langley to South Surrey almost. And then I was meeting up with somebody for coffee. Then I had a client in the evening, which is rare. But for my packaged clients, sometimes I'll take them in the evening if they can't make during the day work. So we did that. And before that, actually, I had like a 10-minute window. I recorded 2 reels for the podcast episode that I recorded after my client, then recorded the hukam nama for today. If you're following me on TikTok, or if you're South Asian, or generally you want some interpretation of scripture, I do that every night, basically every night on my TikTok. And now here I am, very tired, but said, no, I need to record the YouTube video for the day. So I have 2 chicken breasts from Urban Fare here. These are lemon and garlic. These are going to go in the air fryer. Honestly, this is raw chicken. It's just, my hands are pretty clean. So that's my day. It's been a really crazy few weeks, regulating my nervous system, making really big changes in my life, and seeing what those changes are bringing, which a lot of the time is usually more change, which is more clarity. And as a spiritual coach and healer, I still have shifts that I need to make. I still have a coach that I work with. And so we've been preserving my light bubble. And honestly, some exercises that I was doing that I felt were necessary to do to clear. And it's brought a lot of clarity. Of course, sorry, sidetrack, but the crispy Cavendish fries, the bomb. These are like the ones you get at Costco or when you go to a Connect game. Go in. It's a handful of these. Helps to have 2 air fryers. All the clearing I've been doing with my coach, I've just been noticing a lot of changes in my life, all positive, and just taking back my own energy and seeing where do I need to adjust, where are more boundaries needed. And it's also brought up a lot of shadow. The shadow isn't like me per se, but it's bringing up maybe just unaligned individuals, or shifting me into having a better understanding of where should I be spending more time or less time, all that jazz. You guys know how that works. And I go through that consistently because in the space of healing, or being a healer, I don't have much wiggle room for out of like things that are out of alignment. I call the trilogy in my book: people, places, or things, or just, and unalignment can be temporary, it can be permanent. But I've just been facing a lot of shifts and changes, and I'm gonna have 3 of these little mini peppers with some hummus on the side. Changes in my nervous system in terms of how I regulate it, what I need from myself, what I need from others, what I don't need from others, right? Like a lot of the time, the reassurance and validation, and I've just noticed that just some stuff that I was allowing in has probably delayed my manifestations. But usually, like, you make certain decisions that you need to make after you've experienced something, and that's just what I've been going through as a learning experience for myself, as someone that's also continuously evolving. I have some major cycles. This is lemon dill hummus. It's pretty good. The truffle hummus is way better, but just have like some major changes that are happening in my life and cycles that are closing out, and also taking some time off next week to integrate that. And one thing that happened during the holidays was like, I was off from like taking physical clients, but I still had my chats active. So if you're in a package with me, by the way, if you want to work with me, you can apply via the link in my bio. If you're in a package with me, you have access to an instant messaging channel. So that's how we keep, that's how we keep ourselves on track. Make sure that we're picking up on positive momentum and shifts throughout all of these weeks that are a couple weeks that we may not see each other. And I was still on Discord, and I emailed my client saying like, hey, for these days, 13th to 19th, I'm not going to be available on Discord, because I had a few people tell me, hey, you're off, but you're still active. You're still talking to your clients. You're still doing this or that. And I'm like, yeah, true. And like a lot of that comes down to my own boundaries. And it's never on my clients. It's always on me, right? Like it's always on me to assert that. And also teach them that it's okay to have, to make these changes in your life. So I was like, I am not going to be available on these days, because the integration that's required for this next level up of mine is, it's a lot. And you guys will see through, a lot of things that I start putting out, the shift in my, my content is, that means you need to have a regulated nervous system, because you need to be able to hold space for it, the capacity, and just the tolerance. And yeah, got some candy here that I got from Dollar Tree today. I'm hosting the Super Bowl with some of my friends on Sunday. I was going to cancel, because I have a really stressful week next week. But they're like, no, like, it'll help take your mind off the stress. And I was like, well, that's very nice. So we're going to do that. Yeah. And one way that, or my inner child was like, I want to do something that is hands-on. So I got this like water paint thing. I haven't used it yet, but it's Arthur. We love Arthur. My inner child's like, I want to do something with the hands. She's like, I want to do something arts and craftsy. And I was like, hey, that's great. I would love to do arts and crafts. But at the end of the day, I don't want to be annoyed like trying to knit or crochet something when that's not what I'm into. When that's not something that is my like shtick, right? I'm excited to have this microphone on, because I'm just walking around the apartment and you're still going to be able to hear me. How wonderful. Cleaning up as we get to chat. It's a new style of video, because I don't have to think too much about what I'm putting out there. So anyways, my ADD all over the place of, yes, I'm going to, I don't know, do that water paint at some point, maybe tomorrow. I canceled my meeting with my assistant tomorrow, because we did a lot of work that we needed to during the week, and we're already caught up. So I'll have a little bit of time. But yeah, that was my day today. Hectic. And tomorrow I have to go to the dentist for a follow-up, because I got some fillings redone last week. Like, they were so old, and he's like, we need to put new fillings in here. Like, I don't know, like 15 years old. And I don't think you're allowed to have the metal, the aluminum or whatever it's called, in your mouth anymore. That's what I had. And so my bite is a little bit off. So I'm not looking forward to that. That's also why I wanted to make sure I got the YouTube video done today and the podcast, just in case my mouth is out of sorts tomorrow. I don't know if he has to like renumb or anything. So not looking forward to that. But we're going to get it done. And yeah, it's a few more things to do. But I don't take clients on Fridays usually in terms of physically. I do have them on the chat. So that will be just going on tomorrow. And then I will have a relaxing evening, going to meet a friend for a cocktail, I think. And then, yeah, like I said, Super Bowl on the weekend. I will be trying the new Frank's Red Hot menu from McDonald's and doing a taste test video on my Instagram and TikTok of it. Maybe I'll put it on shorts here, depending. But I love me some hot sauce. I feel like I need to put some hot sauce on this chicken. But that's that. I think I'm going to pause this video and just show you the end result. It's so super basic. Hopefully you can see this, but this was so low effort. I got fries because I need some carbs. I got these 2 chicken thighs. I got some of the lemon dill hummus, sugar-free ketchup, which I don't mind, and these little peppers. So it's time to eat. Sorry if I look all oily and gross. Just did my skincare. Now I can relax, hopefully get rid of this headache, and we start again tomorrow. See you guys in the next video. Bye.